Welcome to This War of Mine. It's a fairly new game that I recently saw on Steam, and I just want to check it out. It had a really interesting mechanic to it, and I just want to check it out. So let's see. There doesn't really seem to be much options. I believe this is the credits and options, but let's just go on the first option available to us, and it's survive. Day one. Alright, so ooh, very atmospheric. Fuck the war. So from what I understand, this game is more about survival, right? And it's not more about combat. It's more about like civilians trying to survive a um, a city where they live, where it's ongoing war, you know. And it's more of like it takes a different perspective. So I guess I start out with these three guys. How long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work. There is a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends, so when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavel, I'm guessing that's his name, Pavel, while scavenging for supplies. He used to be what was with these names? Polgorin's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war. So they teamed up, hoping for the best. Alright, so I guess I start out with these three guys. I played this game just to test out all the mechanics beforehand, and I guess they start out with different characters because I played this twice, and I had Pavel and Bruno when I first started, but this guy is totally new to me. I originally had a girl named Katia or something. So this is pretty interesting that it's randomized in some sorts. Like I'm pretty sure all these items are probably random as well. So, okay, so that's bad. So I started out with these three characters, and Pavel is already sick, so he probably should rest. But first thing I've found to do is just basically scavenge as many supplies as possible. All these hands icons are where you can scavenge for supplies, like so. Just gonna grab it all, and it basically pushes all your supplies into one big stash somewhere in this house. I'm guessing they keep it in their backpacks or whatever. So this is my home. I basically, from what I can tell, this is like your only home. I didn't really find any options to actually find other places to live. Why is he not doing anything? Oh, okay. Chose the wrong guy. Alright, you know what? You're probably fine. I don't want you to fucking sit down the whole time. Alright, here. Okay, so that's locked. Let's go downstairs here. And there doesn't seem to be any here. Oh, okay, let's scavenge this. So this house is what's going to be my base of operations. Everything. I don't think there is an option to actually switch bases. It's kind of like the same idea as shit. It's kind of the same idea as what was it called? Dead of Decay or something? Decay of Dead or some shit. It's that other game, other zombie game. I play a lot of zombie games. They all kind of just blend together. But it's the one where you can actually move bases and everything when you find more survivors. In this one, you can also find more survivors, but it's really random. It's like sometimes they show up at your door or something like that, and they ask if they can stay with you, and at that point, it's like, let's see. It kind of just like, you have to use your judgment, you know? Whether or not you can actually keep them. Like, if you don't have enough food to feed them, then it's like they kind of just weigh your team down. yeah, so everything, as you can see, it's kind of like real time. Not real time, but the time is actually ticking away. There's no pause that I found. Okay, more food. I'll probably look at the. I'll probably explain all the items in a little bit. But for now, I don't want to waste much time, and I just want to scavenge them as much as possible. So these are locked, and this is a lockpick that I just used to go through this. And I basically want to get all the supplies in this house, so that I don't really have to look for more supplies outside. But obviously, I will have to. You know, it's part of the game. So you might see how these are taking forever to just move all this rubbish out of the way. But that's because I don't have a shovel. If I had a shovel, this would be a lot easier. Yeah, you're sick. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, so all games I've started, I only played this like 3 times. This is my 3rd run. My first run, I basically just try to learn how to play this game. I survived for like maybe, I think it was like 7 days. And each time I start out, there is someone that's either sick or injured initially. And it's a pain in the ass, because my first game, Bruno, he was sick, and he didn't get well like the entire game, basically, until like I just kind of gave up, and I knew I couldn't do anything in that game. So I started a new run, and what happened was, in my 2nd run, someone was sick, so I quickly learned that you probably have to build a bed to let them heal. Oh god. To let them heal and rest, you know, and then after that he becomes better, and then you can use them more effectively. But as of for now, it's kind of useless. Do I have more lockpicks? No, I don't. That sucks. Alright, so I'll probably tell... Can I go through this way? Yeah. So I'm gonna have him make a bed, because that's really essential. The first thing you want to do, that I found at least. And I don't think there are actually strategies to where you place your stuff. Maybe there is. I'm totally new at this. Maybe I'll find out later. But for now, no. No, I probably just go anywhere I want, feel like it. So let's see. This was locked over a couple times. Yeah, it's locked as well. Damn it. Okay, so I basically explored all the areas around here. And it looks like all of them are scavenged, except for the places that require lockpicking. So yeah, he's making a bed right now. And 8 o'clock is when it becomes night. And that's when I'm required to either scavenge or have people stay in the house and basically rest and sleep or stay on guard, you know. It tries to be realistic in the sense, but the thing is, the stupid part is that if you have one person guard, right? Then you don't really have the option to switch over between the hours. Like if I set Pavel to sleep, he's gonna sleep the entire night. He's not gonna do anything. And then Marco, he's gonna guard, but then what I found is that you don't have a weapon, then it's really useless to guard, because then he doesn't have anything to defend himself. If there are bandits that come over, they're just gonna take everything, and there's nothing to stop him because we don't have weapons. So I'm just gonna make Pavel sleep because he's kind of sick, and I'm gonna make Bruno also sleep because he is wounded. So hopefully tomorrow they're gonna be all good to go. Probably hungry, but that's okay. And I'm gonna make Marco scavenge, and that's actually, he's probably gonna be my main scavenger now because he has a supply capacity of 15, and that's like really good. The other times was the girl Katia, and she has like 10, I believe. No, 12. Yeah, Pavel and Katia had 12, and Bruno had 10, which is so useless for scavenging. And later I find out that he's a fucking coward, but let's see. I mean, it might be different this time. So yeah, I'm gonna make them both sleep. I don't believe they need to guard because they don't have weapons. I could be wrong. Let me know. But for now, Marco is gonna scavenge, and these are the places where I can actually choose where he wants to go, or where I want him to go at least. So let's see, shelled cottage, semi-detached, danger, lots of parts. Lots of parts. So maybe for now, I feel like I probably need food. I don't really have that much food, but I also want a lot of supplies. So maybe I should go for this one first. Huge amounts of materials, some weapons, and lots of parts. Yeah, let's go here first. And there's nothing I want him to take, so let's just scavenge. He has a supply capacity of 15. That's really good. That means I can bring more supplies back. Okay, so this is how scavenge works, right? You basically go to that area, and you want to be as stealthy as possible and collect as many supplies as possible. Normally, and when I first loot it, I don't really take a look at whatever. Okay, so this eyeball means I'm going to take a look through the crack of the door, make sure there's nobody there. There are enemies in this. Sometimes they're friendly, sometimes they're not. You don't really know until like they kind of say, hey, I'm friendly or something, but they don't really tell you until they see you, and sometimes you don't want them to see you. What I found is that they're probably holding a gun. They're probably bad. Wow, look at all these supplies. I'll just take all these. I probably need a lot of wood too. Maybe I'll drop some of this to take a bit more wood. Yeah. So you can see that I probably filled up my capacity of my backpack already, right? So now it's kind of like I want to explore the rest of this house to see what's more important for now. From description, this is like a house for hobos, so most likely there aren't actually dangerous people around here. So because there's so much supplies here, I'll probably have to come back like a couple more times. So you can see there's a hobo right here. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Actually, yeah, you can kind of see him right there. He's probably not dangerous. I think he should be fine. And it's not gonna open. Okay, let's see if there's another way through. Yeah, so I want to start out. This is an easy house to start out in because I get lots of supplies, and there aren't actually enemies in this. The couple times that I do die is usually through a gunfight, and normally I'm like holding a little, I don't know, I'm probably holding a knife, and the other person's probably holding AK-47 or something. You know, something super unclear. But I mean, they want to make this hard for you, I'm guessing, because then they want to make this kind of realistic and kind of put you in a perspective of these guys. The letter says, "Dearest Masha, I found shelter among the homeless. I am no longer a teacher or an artist. I am one of them now. There's not much food, so some of my friends already left us, but do not worry, or do not be worried. I too will seek more appropriate refuge as soon as I finish my painting." So this girl is has more attention pointed towards making a painting rather than surviving. But that's cool. That's fine. Whatever floats. I mean, some people are probably get a little bit crazy when they war stricken or in desperate times, you know. Okay, so you see this. This just means I can hide here, and like enemies probably won't see me, right? And this bar, I require a crowbar to go through that. For now, I don't have one. I'll probably need a lot of supplies to actually make anything. You know what? For now, because I know here it's all just kind of just wood and materials here, I can't really do much. So I'm just gonna leave now. Yep, I'm gone. So you saw me click run to exit, right? That just means run to the nearest exit as fast as possible.